Ukraine's repeated requests for capable ground-based air defense systems have borne fruit. The latest $820 million U.S. military assistance package for Ukraine that's been announced includes 2 NASAMS mid- to long-range advanced air defense systems. NASAMS is built by U.S.'s Raytheon Corporation and Norway's Kongsberg Defense and Aerospace. In the release, it stated, DoD recognizes Norway's cooperation to enable the historic provision by the United States of modern air defense systems that will help Ukraine defend against Russia's brutal air attacks. While the variant is not yet revealed, it's likely to be the NASAMS II. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why NASAMS II could be deadly for Russia. Let's get into the details. This video is sponsored by NordVPN. NordVPN is one of the most trusted VPN brands worldwide that allows you to protect your privacy and identity online. It works on macOS, iOS, Windows, and Android devices with more than 5,400 servers in 60 countries available. NordVPN provides an encrypted tunnel that can protect your privacy by preventing access to your internet traffic and enabling you to access content that's blocked based on geolocation. Unlike many others, NordVPN now has a new threat protection feature that prevents malware from getting on users' devices and blocks trackers, intrusive and malicious ads, and harmful websites. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Also, NordVPN has launched an ultimate security package that gives you access to their VPN, password manager, and encrypted file storage. With the code DEFENSE, you can get a huge discount at the checkout for the 2-year plan. The Norwegian company Kongsberg Defense and Aerospace teamed up with Raytheon and initiated the NASAMS program as a cooperative effort for the Royal Norwegian Air Force. The network-centric air defense system, NASAMS, was declared fully operational capable in 1998, but had an initial operational capability as early as 1994 or 95. The Royal Norwegian Air Force, together with Kongsberg Defense and Aerospace, conducted a midlife update of NASAMS called NASAMS II, and the upgraded version was first handed over to Royal Norwegian Air Force in mid-2006. The major difference between the two versions is the use of Link 16 on NASAMS II, as well as a better ground radar. Full operational capability, FOC, was reached in 2007. Probably unknown to most Americans, NASAMS II is the main surface-to-air missile system in the National Capital Region, including Washington, D.C. It's part of a layer setup and is augmented by AN/TWQ-1 Avenger short-range air defense systems, which are deployed at important locations. A complete NASAMS II battery consists of 12 missile launchers, LCHR, each one carrying 6 AIM-120 AMRAAM missiles, 8 radars, AN/MPQ-64 Sentinel F1 Improved Sentinel X-band 3D radar, 1 Fire Control Center, CTOC, 1 Electro-Optical Camera Vehicle, MSP-500, and 1 Tactical Control Cell, TCC, vehicle. The mobile launcher can be deployed and remotely controlled up to 25 kilometers or around 15.5 miles away from the Fire Control Center. Each launcher can fire the 6 AMRAAMs in seconds against 6 different targets, enabling multiple simultaneous engagements. Since 12 launchers are present, with 6 missiles each, the system can engage up to 72 targets simultaneously. The AN/MPQ-64 Sentinel is a 3D radar used to alert and cue short-range air defense (SHORAD) weapons to the locations of hostile targets approaching their frontline forces. It's an X-band range-gated pulse Doppler radar system. The antenna uses phase-frequency electronic scanning technology, forming sharp 3D pencil beams covering large surveillance and track volume. The radar automatically acquires, tracks, classifies, identifies, and reports targets, including cruise missiles, unmanned aerial vehicles, and both rotary and fixed-wing aircraft. It uses a high scan rate, 30 RPM, and operates at a range of 40 kilometers or 25 miles. The radar is designed with high resistance to electronic countermeasures, EMC. Mounted on a towed platform, it can be positioned remotely from the rest of the unit, operated autonomously, and communicate with the Fire Direction Center, FDC, via a wideband fiber optic link. It can also distribute its data over a SyncGARS radio network. The AMRAAM, AIM-120, was developed and is best known as an air-launched fire-and-forget missile deployed on the F-16, F/A-18, F-22, Eurofighter, JAS-39 Gripen, to name a few. NASAMS II uses the AIM-120C7. The AIM-120C7 development began in 1998 and included improvements in homing and greater range. AIM-120C7 incorporates an upgraded antenna, receiver, signal processor, and new software algorithms to counter new threats. The use of smaller system components created room for future growth. NASAMS would be quite a challenge for Russian tactical aircraft, helicopters, drones, and cruise missiles like Caliber and KH-101. It would provide a significant advance over manpads such as Stingers, which have constituted the bulk of the ground-based air defense systems provided to Kyiv since the war started. It's also far more sophisticated than Ukraine's Soviet-era short- and medium-range air defense systems. The system will also help compensate for the losses of Ukrainian S-300 launchers that have been taken out since the beginning of the conflict. With just 2 systems being supplied as of now, it's likely at least one of them will be used for the defense of Kyiv. It's interesting to note that even now Ukrainian aircraft are flying and air defenses are firing, though the Russian Air Force had a 10-to-1 advantage against Ukraine at the beginning of the hostilities. It's evident that the suppression of enemy air defenses (SEAD) operation has been a major failure, and NASAMS II will complicate the situation even more for Russia.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.